What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This channel I get my nerd reviews on today's nerd news, and boy do I got some news to talk about. We got three things really going to be talking about. The first thing we're going to be talking about how Bungie is getting a divorce from Activision. We're going to be talking about how Microsoft is trying to work a deal to help us consumers. Then last thing we're talking about is the haptic feedback on the Dualsense controller for the PS5. How awesome is it, right? So first thing we're going to be talking about is, if you guys haven't known, Bungie is no longer with Activision. So you can start DMing them all you want, trying to get in their DM box, you know, do what you got to do to get in there. But anyways, on the real, so if you guys don't know, Bungie, of course, created Halo. But Halo is IP that's owned by Microsoft. So in 2010, Bungie left Microsoft to go on their own, and they was trying to look for a studio to pick them up because they wanted to have a contract where they wanted to own their own IP. So Activision was the only one that's really going to go and work with them, because they were about to go back to Microsoft, but Activision gave them, it was like, okay, yes, we'll work with you, and you can just create whatever you want. Sort of like if with a musician, when they sign up with a record studio, if they're lucky enough that they get to keep their masters, so they get to keep the originals of the song, so they make the full royalties off of that. Like, they can leave and bring their music with them, and that's pretty much what Bungie wanted, and they got that deal with a little bit of caveat that Bungie could interact and work with them and kind of ask them to do some things. And then in an interview with another YouTuber, the main person, Marty O'Donnell, he's the producer of the music for Halo, like one of the most known games of all time. And so he produced some music also for Destiny, and he has stock in it, you know, like with Destiny and Bungie. And he's in his interview, he says that things weren't really great with Activision, which I kind of already know. We've all heard the rumors of Activision not being the best to work with, and their work ethics not being the greatest. But so they had nobody else, so they joined with them, and they were working with them. And he's saying that people, if you ask them if they work for Bungie right now, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Activision, we had a wonderful relationship. But if you ask people that don't work for Bungie no more, they'd be like, yo, it was awful working with Activision. So, you know, that's I don't know if it's just his point of view, but he actually got fired because he raised some issues with the way Bungie was trying, or the way Activision was trying to control Bungie, and they kind of got him out. And then he sued them because they were trying to make it so he had to give his stocks or shares and all this other business, which he was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, these are mine. Not forcing me to give you something that's basically gonna make me money. But Bungie, they're going off for their own. They're doing their own thing, and the reason why I think Activision was trying to work, because Bungie, sure, they got their fans, but Bungie isn't like the best thing. It is no Halo, you know? And Activision was sure probably pushing them to do these DLCs, but if you think about it, the only reason people kind of play Destiny still is because of the DLCs, and then like 2 weeks after, they don't play it no more. Like, literally, there's not that many people that are hardcore still playing Destiny on a regular basis. But if you go to Halo, there's still there's still competitions and all this, you know? So I say good on Bungie. Do your thing. Hopefully you come and create another epic IP and make that money, because Marty O'Donnell, he's gonna make money regardless. So he's hoping you guys sell or whatever, do your thing, because he still got stock in you guys. So hey, good on you. Hopefully things work out for them, and we'll move on to the next topic. Now we're gonna be moving on to Microsoft, right? Microsoft, they're doing whatever they can to make the Xbox Series X your box, right? Your console for the next couple years. And of course, you guys know what they have is called a smart delivery, right? Smart delivery is basically on any console, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, you can get these games, right? And what they're trying to do is make it so you get a free upgrade. So if you get the one for the Xbox One, and then you get yourself an Xbox Series X, you don't have to pay for another game. You just have they just give you the free upgrade, right? Now, they're trying to make these deals as far as all these studios, right? And I think it's great for the consumers. It's great for the people that, you know, that get the game and they don't have money like that to try and give more money, buy the game twice, which that's what we've kind of had to do, you know, whether it be buy it digital, even though you have it on like a PS2 or PS3 and then go into that. But if you look at the development point of view, it's like, how are they making money? Like, sure, I heard that Microsoft makes what, $7 off each game, right? And but how much is the developers making? And if you're making it so they have to make the game like two versions, like a lower quality version and a higher grade version, but you're giving people the free upgrade to the higher quality version, like, where's that money going? Because I say it like this, like, as an artist, if you want a picture that's gonna that has a certain amount of detail, and then you want a picture with a high detail that takes longer, normally you charge more money. But it's like, if I draw you a picture with like low detail, then someone's like, don't worry, he can do the high detail for you, and you're like, whoa, what, you talking for me? Like, no, just it's okay, it's okay. Like, no, it's not gonna work that way. So I think it can work, but I don't know exactly how, because there got to be some way that they make it so, like, I would think they probably just do an upcharge, like charge people maybe the extra, because I don't know if consoles are going to be actually $70, because like what they did with the 2K, NBA 2K, that's going to be $69.99 instead of $59.99. I don't know if next gen is all going to be $70. I'm hoping not, but I could kind of see, because now with the new technology, like the ray scanning and all this other stuff, that it's more technology, the more expensive it gets. And even though I could have it say that, though we do have those transactions, all these games have microtransactions now, so they're making money well after the game comes out. So does that offset? Shouldn't that offset the amount of money going up? As far as, you know, I know it's been over 10 years or whatever since it went from $49.99 to $59.99, but at the same time, there's all these transactions that make it so you're still making money off of me, whether you want the DLCs, whether it's the skins, whether it's new maps. You're making more money off of me after the game comes out, so I think that should offset it, right? But hey, Microsoft's trying to do whatever they can to make their console the new one, and meanwhile PlayStation is like, yo, if you want the new graphics, you're gonna have to pay for a new game, which I don't mind that. I think it would be better if they make it so you can play like older games, like, you know, PS3 or whatever, and then, you know, you can get the download onto the new console, and then if you want, maybe pay a little bit extra to get the graphics upgraded. That could work. I could see how that could work for everybody, but hey, I don't know. Maybe that's what might be best, but hey, I'm just a nobody on YouTube, you know? So let's see how that goes. Next, we're going to be talking about the haptic feedback. And sure, I've talked about it before. I think I'll probably check out my video where I went very into detail on the PlayStation 5's Dualsense controller, how it might change the game, right? The details on this thing, right? And mind you, the thing is crazy is the details are coming off of, Bug Snacks, the new PS5 game they show where you eat these fruit-shaped bugs and then you start turning into these fruits or whatever. But they're giving details on how epic this controller is. Now they're saying you'll be able to feel the difference between running on grass, running through water, or running on sand. Get that, running on sand. And then with the haptic feedback, you'll be able to feel which way the wind's hitting you, whether it's the left or the right, and whether it's a strong gust or a weak gust. That's how epic this Dualsense haptic feedback is going to be. That's how immersive PlayStation is trying to go. And I'm thinking about all these games, like Ghost of Tsushima. The whole thing is you follow where the wind goes. I've seen screenshots of that where it just looks so beautiful and you just on a horse with the wind. I'm like, yo, thinking if that, or the one that's really got me is going is the Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West. Imagine you running with AOI, like through the grass, through the water, tumbling, like riding them. Oh my god, it blows my mind just thinking about that. And you should be thinking the same way, because I don't know how I cannot get this console when it comes out. I want to wait, because like I said, I don't want to get it and then all of a sudden PS5 Pro comes out next year. I don't, but I just can't help it. If you guys feel the same way, let me know, comment down below, because I'm about to lose my mind on how much PlayStation's winning. PlayStation's winning. All Microsoft is doing is basically doing what they do with their PCs. You get a better graphics card, you play the same game, whatever. I don't know if that can work with these consoles and these new studios making these games. Like, it works for them, sure, but for the developers, I don't know. But like I said, PlayStation innovation, 3D audio. I'm sorry, I don't see how Microsoft is taking them over. Like, no matter what they do, PlayStation, I think, is gonna win. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment down below, like this video, share this thing, and let me hear what you have to say. Thank you for watching my video. I'll check you guys out later. Remember, you've been watching Suburban Nerd. I'm Wes Grant. You've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next video.